progress by making offense. Thank you, Anurag Prabhu. Really appreciate it. Others can also please turn their cameras on. It's very boring for me and very annoying, very demotivating, to just talk to blank screens. I ask this every time, but hardly one or two of you ever listen to it. I repeatedly requested. Um, I cannot continue like this. I'm sorry. It's just not the way I can work in. All right. I give my time almost every week. I'm here with all of you. For who? For myself. For myself. You should not behave like this. It's not good. Not good at all. It's very ungrateful. Extremely ungrateful. If you don't cultivate good qualities, you'll not end up anywhere. Okay. Right now, whatever good things are there in your life, it is because of your past good deeds. Okay. uh, Mostly it's not based on our efforts. Our outcomes are not so much based on our efforts as they are based on our past good deeds. Okay. So we need to cultivate them and we need to continue them. Okay. So these are simple matters, but they matter a lot in the long run. Okay. They matter a lot. So thank you very much. I appreciate all of you who are turning their cameras on, and let it be the norm. Let's not deviate from it. Okay, let's kindly not deviate. Today morning I called at least 60 to 70 people. Again, um, see, I also have so many things to do. Okay, but I'm trying to give my time. But many of the people who are not joining, they didn't inform. I could have saved at least 15 minutes of my time, right, by not calling them. uh, so it's not good. It's not good at all. Many of you just for many months just ghost away and then turn up one fine day. How will you ever learn anything? How can we ever teach you anything if you're not consistent with things? So don't do this. If you want to go out and collect some water from the river, right? You will not want to take a vessel which has holes in it, right? Hey, thank you, Mother Prabhu. Because if you take a vessel that has holes in it, then whatever you collect will fall away. Okay. And at the end you'll not have anything. Okay. But if you take a vessel that doesn't have holes, then you can carry the water and get it. Okay. Similarly, uh, when uh, when we want to learn something and we want to grow spiritually, and we really want this knowledge to work for us. Okay. So we need to become a supatra. Okay. What is the meaning of patra? Patra means a container. Okay. And we need to become a supatra. We need to become a good container. Okay. If you're not a good container, then whatever is coming, okay, whatever is coming through me to you, that will not stay. That will just fall off. Okay. But we want these things to stay. We want these things to stick to us. All right. So that it can be beneficial for us. Okay. So be a supatra. Okay. Be a good container which can actually store what is being shared with all of you. Okay. And it completely depends on your attitude. Okay. It completely depends on your attitude, not anyone else's attitude. Your attitude. uh, Srila Prabhupada says at one place that advancement in Krishna consciousness depends on the attitude of the follower. Okay, one who's following. So if we keep good attitude, if we take up things enthusiastically, okay, then we make a lot of progress. Okay. But if you don't have the right attitude, if you don't have accountability, if we are just following our own mind, we are not following things as they are told, we are just applying our own logic um, to it too much. Of course we should not blindly accept also, but we should blindly not reject also. Okay. So then we'll make very little progress. Okay, and at the end of our life, we'll not have made any progress at all. Advancement in Krishna consciousness depends on the attitude of the follower. Okay, um, so it's really important to have the right attitude, to become the right container, to be able to hold and absorb all of this knowledge. Okay, and actually have any use of it. Okay, okay, it's a journey and it's learning. But I don't know, the general attitude that I see with all of you is that uh, uh, what is that, एक कहावत है ना, हिंदी में, what do you call it? Wait. Yeah, भैंस के आगे बीन बजाना type. So so a buffalo has no sorry, so Alan Prabhu is also here. He's from Mexico. So okay, I guess he got dropped. Oh no, he's there. Okay, so भैंस के आगे बीन बजाना means playing a beautiful flute music in front of a buffalo. Okay, what use is beautiful flute music to a buffalo, right? It's of no use, right? So don't be like that. Okay, don't be like that. What you're being told, try to follow. Okay, try to follow what is being told to all of you. Okay, so all right, we'll get started with our lesson for today. But before that, we'll chant some prayers. So all of you can chant with us. Okay. If you know these prayers, you can chant with us. If you don't know, you can just maybe quickly read and appreciate the meaning of these prayers. Okay. नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयो मुदीरयेत् वेदे रामायणे चैव पुराणे भारते तथा आदन्ते च मध्ये च हरि सर्वत्र गीयते मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घायते गिरिं यत्कृपा तम् अहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् धर्म प्रोचितकैतवोऽत्र परमो निर्मत्सराणां सतां वेद्यं वास्तवमत्र वस्तु शिवदं तापत्रयोन्मूलनं श्रीमद्भागवते महामुनिकृते किं वा परेरीश्वरा साध्यो हृदयवरुध्यते कृतिभिः शुश्रूषुभिस्तत्क्षणात् निगमकल्पतरोर्गलितं फलं सुखमुखादमृताद्रवसंयुतं पिबत भागवतं रसमालयं मुहुरहो रसिका भुवि भावुकाः सर्ववेदान्तसारं हि श्रीभागवतमीष्यते तदरसामृततृप्तस्य नान्यत्र स्याद्रति क्वचित् कृष्णभक्तिरसस्वरूप श्रीभागवत ताते वेदशास्त्रहायते परममहत्व चारि वेद उपनिषदे यत किच्छुहाय तारार्थलाय व्यास करिला संचय एई सूत्रे एईरिक विषयवचन भागवते सेईरिक श्लोके निबंधन जीवेरा निस्तार लागी सूत्र कैल व्यास मायावादी भाष सुनीले हय सर्वनाश याः भागवत पढ़ वैष्णवेरस्थाने एकान्ताश्रय कर चैतन्य चरणे भागवत ये न माने सेयवन समा तारा शस्ता आछे जन्मे जन्मे प्रभु यमा ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम् वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः श्रीकृष्णचैतन्यदेव रतिमतिभावे भज प्रेमकल्पतरुवरदाता श्रीव्रजराजनन्दन राधिका जीवनधन अपरूप एई सब कथा नवद्वीपे अवतारी राधा भाव अंगीकारी तारा कांति अंगेर भूषण तीन वंशा अभिलाषी सची गर्भे पराकाशी संगे लाया पारिषदगण गौर हरि अवतारी प्रेमेरा वादर करी साधिला मनेरा तीन काजा राधिकारा प्राणपति किबा भावे कांदे नीति इहा भुजे भकत समाज उत्तम अथम किछु न बाछिला याचिया दिला ककोला कहे प्रेमानंद ए मन गौरांग हृदय धरिय बोला भज गौरांग कह गौरांग लह गौरांगेर नाम रे ये जन गौरांग भाजे से होय अमर प्राण रे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे नमः ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीयति भक्तिधीरानां दामोदरिति नामिने यतीशि भक्तितीर्थस्य गुणभावानुवर्तिने सर्वदा सर्वभक्तानां सर्वरक्षाप्रदायिने श्री राधे कृष्ण गौरांग गायसी सर्वदा प्रभो नित्यानंद कृपामूर्ते प्रणमामि पुनः पुनः हरे कृष्ण everyone, thank you so much. Mangalacharan, chanting the Mangalacharan is very very auspicious and very purifying and very very peaceful, right? These Sanskrit chants, and look at the number of ways in which we could chant these shlokas. It's amazing actually. Sanskrit has so there's a Vedang. It's known as Chand. Chand means how do you sing uh, these verses, right? Like this one was like Nigama kalpataror galitam phalam Shukamukadamrita drava samyutam पिबत भागवतं रसमालयं मुहुरहो रसिका भुवि भावुकाः. Right? And this one was like dharma prochita kaitavotra paramo. Right? So it's very, very vast. And do you know that each line has the same number of syllables? Like each line here has 17 syllables. Okay? Like dha, ra, ma. So if you count, each line will have 17 syllables. This each line has the equal number of syllables. Okay? Maybe 10 or 11, whatever it might be. Okay? So this is literally written by geniuses. Okay? Literally written by geniuses. Whoever has written these. Of course, the Vedas are apurusha, right? They don't uh, have a material source, so to speak, right? The source of the Vedas and all these scriptures is actually Bhagwan. Yes. So it's a creation of Bhagwan. But so to speak, Sri Vyasdev has compiled all of this, right? So Vyasdev by himself is definitely a genius because he has compiled all the Vedic literatures. Okay. Okay. Not taking any more time, we'll straight away get to the topic at hand. Today's topic, so we are deviating a bit from our normal discussion because today we want to discuss about the sacred month of Purushottam. Okay. So, does someone know what are the dates of Purushottam month in the year 2026? Anyone knows?
18th May, from starting from 18th May.
Okay, very good. So it's 18th May to 15th of June. Okay. So this month of Purushottam is um, is like considered to be the topmost of months. Okay. And this month of Purushottam, it doesn't come every year. This month of Purushottam occurs only after every 3 years. Okay. So the last time we had Purushottam month, it was 2023. Okay. Before that, it was 2020 in lockdown. Okay. And before that, it was 2018. 18? Yes, it was 2018. So this will be my 18, 20, 23. This will be my fourth Purushottam, at least since the time I've been following these things. Okay. For most of you, I think so it will be your first, right? I think so it will be your first for most of you. I guess Arjun Prabhu was is the only one who was with us at the time we in this group in 2023, and I think so Ankush Prabhu also. They both are old timers with us. So, uh, but yes, for most of you, it will be your first time. So you should take it very, very seriously. Okay, very, very seriously, because this is Sri Krishna's favorite month. Okay, his favorite month. So any kind of sadhana that is done in the month of Purushottam, okay, it gives you basically 10 to the power 6 times of the result. Okay, 1000 into 1000. Okay. uh, for those of you who were with us last Kartik, this Purushottam month, okay, is way way more auspicious than the month of Kartik. Okay. For someone who's trying to read and study the Bhagavad Gita and trying to become a devotee of Krishna, as he has stated in the Bhagavad Gita, okay, this Purushottam month is a blessing. Okay, is a blessing. Just by observing this month very, very nicely, very diligently, you know, you can make tremendous progress. Okay, you can make tremendous progress spiritually. Okay. So today we'll discuss little bit about the Purushottam month. Let's see how much we can cover. Okay, because we don't have a lot of time. So we'll be reading something about the Purushottam month. Today I'll not explain that much, but we'll try to cover the story, and then I'll try to share what are the practical things that we can do. My request to all of you is don't drop before the session ends. At least be here till 9:50. Okay, so that you can make sense of everything that has been is being told today. Okay. Also, just to tell you why like people always are looking, okay, what is the scientific reason or this or that. Okay, so I'll just quickly tell you. So the solar calendar, Okay, the solar calendar is roughly around 30 days. Okay, you see this, the Makar Sankranti festival happens every year on the 14th of January, right? What is Makar Sankranti? Someone can tell? Who can tell what is Makar Sankranti? What happens on that day? What does sun do? You should know this.
The southern northern hemisphere.
Sorry.
It moves into a direction of northern
Yes,
hemisphere.
it moves into Uttarayan, and it moves into the Rashi known as the Makar Rashi. Okay, so the zodiac is divided into 12 Rashis, out of which one is Makar, okay, or Capricorn. Okay. Uh, so I was just looking at some of your charts. So I saw Anshul Mataji's chart. She is Capricorn ascendant. Okay, that means when she was born, so Capricorn was rising in the eastern horizon. Okay. So we should know a little bit these things. Okay, so the sun always moves, like sun takes around 365 days, okay, to cover the entire zodiac. Okay, whereas the moon covers the entire zodiac in roughly a month. Okay, 28 days or so. Okay, so uh, moon calendar, months of 28 days, around 28 days or 29 days. Okay, so so you see, after some time the solar and the lunar calendar, they will deviate, right? That is why you see that for the Muslims every year the Ramzan, it falls in a different month, right? Like this time it was in April. Last year it was around May. Year before that it was around June, because they are following the lunar calendar. They're not making adjustment. Okay, but for us, Diwali falls only in the time from October to November. Okay, sometimes before, sometimes after. Okay, why does that happen? Because to keep the calendars in sync, we introduce a new month, or 13th month, known as Purushottam, or Adhik Mas. Okay, Adhik means extra. Yes, extra month. Okay, so that is the reason why this month is introduced, to keep your lunar and solar calendars in sync. Okay, otherwise you could have imagined, sometimes celebrating Diwali in the heat of the month of April, and sometimes celebrating Holi in the cold weather in December. Okay, otherwise that is what would happen. Okay, because all of these festivals are based on the lunar calendar, whereas some festivals such as Makar Sankranti and all are based on the solar calendar. So you want to keep both the calendars in sync. Okay, so that uh, you know the months fall in the same kind of season, basically. Okay, that is why this has been introduced. Okay, so anyways, this reason is not that important to us. What's really important to us is what we are going to study now, the importance of the month of Purushottam. Okay, so we will quickly go through this story. Okay, so once upon a time, okay, Sri Narad Muni, he went to Nar Narayan Rishi in Badrik Ashram. Who are Nar Narayan Rishi? Do you know? Who knows? Can someone raise their hand? Someone who knows who is Nar Narayan Rishi? Okay, Arjun Prabhu knows. Very good. Who is Nar Narayan Rishi? Arjun Prabhu?
Lord Narayan and Arjun, I believe.
Yes, yes. So Lord Narayan and Arjun. The present day temple of, have you heard this temple's name? It's called Badrinath in Uttarakhand. Yes. So that is the place where Nar Narayan Rishi did tapasya. Okay, that is the place. That is why we have that Vishnu Murti there, known as Badri Vishal, right? Because Narayan Rishi were doing their tapasya there. Okay, Narayan Rishi is such a rishi, um, like he's one of the most exalted rishis. I can say that. Okay, so once Narad Muni, he went to Badrikashram. Badrikashram means Badrinath, present day Badrinath. Okay, residence of Narayan Rishi. All right. So what did Narad Muni do? He said, "Oh Lord, in this material world, all living entities are engaged in sense gratification. Yes, we can see right from the ant to the biggest king. What are most people doing? Gratifying their senses. Okay, giving pleasure to their eyes, nose, ears, skin, tongue, and to their mind, intelligence, to their ego. That is also sense gratification. Giving pleasure to these entities. Okay, they have forgotten the ultimate goal of life. The ultimate goal of life, which is to attain love for God, okay, or to try to love God. That is the ultimate goal of life. Therefore, please explain something which will be helpful both for householders and sages, something that will help us attain self realization and return back to Godhead. Hearing the sweet words of Narad, Narayan Rishi smiled. O Narad, please listen to the narrations about the supremely pious pastimes of Sri Krishna, for they will diminish all sinful reactions. Okay, so one thing we get to know here is just by hearing the pastimes or just by hearing the Leela of Sri Krishna, what happens? Sinful reactions are diminished. Okay, what is sinful reaction? Can someone tell me? What is sinful reaction?
Results of your sinful actions.
Yes. So let's say any kind of uh, thing that happens to you that you don't like. Okay. Any kind of bad things that happen to you. Okay. That is sinful reaction. Okay. Like I am walking and I hit my leg on the edge of the table and now I have pain in my little finger in the foot. Okay. So that is why do these things happen? These things happen because of sinful reaction. Okay, try to understand. There is no reason for um, actually there is always a reason for anything that happens to us. Okay, even the smallest of thing and the biggest of thing. Okay, the smallest of thing, like this fly comes and sits on my hand for 1 second and then flies away. Why? There is some karma from before and it is manifesting in this way today. Okay, so sinful reaction means the results of our bad activities that will cause us pain in the present life. Okay, but by hearing the pastimes of Sri Krishna, the sinful reactions are diminished. Okay, sinful reactions are diminished, so we should always hear the pastimes of Krishna. That is why every day in the group we share various Krishna kathas with all of you. Okay, I don't know how many of you are hearing. At least Vidhi Mataji is hearing, so she will at least make ample progress through that, and her sinful reactions will definitely diminish. Okay, so all of you should also do that. You already know of all the activities of the Supreme Lord, but for the benefit of others, you are asking me again. So now I will tell you about the glories of the sacred Purushottam month, which is fully potent to grant not only material happiness, but to qualify one to return back home, back to Godhead at the end of one's life. Okay, so this Purushottam month is fully potent to grant all material happiness and also help us return back to Godhead at the end of his life. What does back to Godhead means? See, we are in the cycle of birth and death. Okay, cycle of birth and death. 84 lakh yoniyon mein we are going round and round. Okay, but by knowing the glories of the Purushottam month and honoring the Purushottam month, we can put an end to this cycle. Okay, let's continue. Okay, so which month is this Purushottam month? Narad Muni is asking. Who is Narad Muni talking to? Who is Narad Muni talking to?
Narayan Rishi.
Narayan Rishi. Okay, very good. Okay. O Ocean of Mercy, please tell me about this sacred month. What is the way to glorify this month? What should I do in this month? Alright, so he asks all these questions. Okay. Sri Narayan said, Narad, I will tell you something which was previously explained by Sri Krishna to Maharaj Yudhishthir. So this is the time when Yudhishthir and all his brothers, they are living in the forest of Kamyavan. Okay, because they were exiled for how many years? For how many years were the Pandavas exiled?
13 years.
13 years. And I guess 1 year was Agyatwas, right? Staying hidden somewhere. Okay, so for 14 years. Okay, so so they were staying in the forest of Kamyavan. How many of you know where is this forest of Kamyavan? How many of you know? No one knows? Okay, so this forest of Kamivan is in Rajasthan. Okay, Shubham Prabhu, you should know. You are from Rajasthan. It's near your place, very near to your place. Okay, it's in uh, Deeg. Deeg, you know?
Yes,
Deeg, yes, it's
it
in
is
Deeg.
nearby my place.
Yes, so the Kamivan is there. Okay, see, but you are staying there, but you don't know. Okay. Once Sri Krishna, son of Devaki, visited Pandavas in that forest. All the Pandavas were happy to see the Lord and they forgot the painful forest life immediately. They felt enriched with a new life by taking Krishna's darshan. Uh, okay, so so Krishna he decides to tell the Pandavas about the month of Purushottam. Okay, so it's kind of like Inception. So Nar Narayan Rishi. Uh, so actually, this story was between Sud Goswami and Shaunakadi Paramhans, and he is narrating about Narayan Rishi and Narad Muni, and now Narayan Rishi is narrating about Sri Krishna and Yudhishthir. Okay, so story within a story within a story like that. Okay, so once upon a time, by the arrangement of providence, an extra month came to this world. Okay, one extra month came to this world. Everyone took this month to be inauspicious, even saw it as a stool like month. Okay, so when this month appeared, okay, so everyone said this is Malmas. This month is as good as stool. Means we have nothing to do with stool. Okay. Why? Because what do we do with stool? We just flush it down the toilet because it's useless, the most useless substance. Okay. Unless and until, of course, it's the stool of a cow, which is worshipable and very much useful. Okay. It can be used as fuel. Now we have LPG shortage. But I just went to a very small village near Mathura, and there they are cooking still on gobar ke kande hote na, they make patties out of cow dung and they cook on that. Okay. So these people don't know what is LPG shortage. Okay, they are happy with cow rearing and happy they with their fuel. Okay, so anyways, everyone said that this is a stool like month. Just like one should not touch stool, this month was also seen as untouchable. It was constantly unprotected and blasphemed and rejected by everyone as improper time for any religious and auspicious activities. Okay, so all of you will see that no marriage takes place, no pravesh takes place, nothing, no auspicious ceremony, no namkaran, no this thing, no that thing, nothing is done in this 1 month. Okay, if someone is doing, you should correct them that don't do it in this month. Okay, this month is not for that. Okay, this month is only for strict spiritual sadhana. Okay, so this month now what do they mean by came into this world? What do you mean by month came into this world? How can a month come into this world? Like a baby can come in this world, we understand. Like how does a month come into this world? Huh? What does it mean? Think. I'm trying to make you think. I'm trying to stimulate your brain. Okay, so you should think. You should not be like, अरे होगा जो होगा हमें क्या है. Okay. Any divine event. What is the meaning of divine event? Hmm? Okay, month means so all of these months they are actually persons. Okay, like when we say Chaitra, okay, Chaitra, Jesht, Savan, Bhadrapad, Ashwin, uh, Margashirsha, right? So they are all persons. Okay, so at some point in time, this person who was representing, okay, who was representing the month of Purushottam or Malmas, made an appearance in this world, this extra month, okay, in the form of a woman, in the form of a Devi. Okay, so being so rejected by all human beings and constantly hearing only bad words, okay, this extra month became very sad. Okay, so she became very sad that, oh, everyone is criticizing me, right? No one is accepting me. She came to Vaikunt to explain her sorrow to Lord Vishnu. Hmm? She said, O ocean of mercy, I have come to you because I am helpless. Yes? And Lord Vishnu is what? Lord Vishnu is what? He is Deen Dayal. Right? He is Deen Dayal. Deen Dayal Prabhu Deen Dayal. Yes? Deen Nath. Deen Bandhu. He is the friend of the fallen. He is the friend of the helpless. Yes? He is the Lord of the helpless. Okay? This is the quality of Lord Vishnu. Okay, so this month was very helpless. She was not getting acceptance. Okay, I have been rejected by all the people of the world. Please protect me. Please show me your mercy. Please don't be indifferent to me. Okay, so the extra month she continued to cry in front of Lord Vishnu and sat down before him in a dejected mood. Seeing the humble and pitiable position of the extra month, Lord Vishnu became very merciful to her. He told her, "Do not lament. I shall give you protection from all miseries. Please stop crying. It is not proper to lament after taking shelter of my lotus feet." Okay? So Lord Vishnu is instructing that someone who has taken shelter of his lotus feet should never lament. Okay? And this is a theme that Krishna again and again brings up in the Bhagavad Gita also. Hmm? Ashochanan vasochastvam pragya vadamsha bhashase gatasum akatasumscha nanu sochanti pandita. Although you are talking like a pandit, O Arjun, but you are lamenting. You are talking like a very learned person, but then you are lamenting. आप शोक कर रहे हो. You are crying. You are cribbing, so to speak, in modern language. You are cribbing. You are complaining. Hmm? One who has taken shelter of Lord Vishnu, he has no reason to lament. This is what he is trying to teach us here. Okay. So the extra month said, "O Lord, you know my painful condition. No one is in a more miserable situation than me in the three worlds." Okay, so many times we feel, right, that I am in the most miserable situation in the world. No one is suffering more than me. Yes. So what we should do at that time, we should do the same thing that the month of Purushottam did. Okay, she took shelter of Lord Shri Krishna or Shri Vishnu. Okay, so you should do the same thing. Okay, then we will also gain what she gained, maybe. Okay, first of all other months are protected by you, so they are always moving fearlessly. But I, the extra month, don't have any name, nor do I have any protector, nor a husband to give me shelter. Okay, I have nothing. I don't have a name, I don't have a protector, I don't have a husband. Huh? All the devtas, Devi Devtas, demigods, and human beings rejected me. For this reason, I want to die immediately. This extra month then said repeatedly, "I want to die," and fainted at the feet of the Lord. Okay, so she was completely helpless. Now, being requested by Lord Vishnu, Garud started fanning the extra month. Okay, who is Garud? Who is Garud? Vahan of Vishnu. Okay, very good. Okay. After some time, she got up and began to speak. "O Lord of the universe, I am in need of your shelter. Please protect me." Lord Vishnu told the extra month, "O child, do not lament. Your misery will be finished very soon. Get up and come with me to Golok Vrindavan, which is even unattainable to great yogis." Which is, what is Golok Vrindavan?
Lord Krishna's abode.
Yes. So Golok Vrindavan is the place where Lord Krishna stays eternally. Okay. Just like he comes on the Earth planet for, let's say, 125 years. Okay. But there might be a place where he stays na before he comes and after he goes away. So that place is known as Golok Vrindavan. So now Vishnu, he's taking this Purushottam month with him to Golok Vrindavan. Okay. The Supreme Sri Krishna of Golok will deliver you from all miseries. Okay. So even Vishnu is taking the Purushottam month to whom? To Sri Krishna. Okay. He's not himself solving the problem. Okay. So after this, the extra month, she meets Lord Vishnu. Okay. Sorry, Lord Krishna. And once she starts to cry in front of Sri Krishna, what does he say? Why is she crying? She is in Golok Vrindavan. Why is she crying? Okay. Vishnu started explaining the miserable condition and begged Krishna to please protect this month. Okay. There is no one except you, Lord Krishna, who can save this month from this hellish condition and give her protection. Having said these words, Lord Vishnu remained standing in front of Krishna with folded hands. Sud Goswami continued to speak. O sages, Lord Vishnu took his seat and Lord Krishna spoke very confidential words to him. Listen carefully, okay? Now, all of you also listen very carefully, okay? For I am now going to share those words with all of you, okay? I hope you guys are enjoying the narration. Huh? So we should hear these kathas again and again. They are very purifying. Shri Krishna said, okay, Purushottam. Purushottam is also one name of Shri Krishna. Okay. O Vishnu, you have done a very great deed by bringing this extra month to me. Because you have accepted this Malmas, okay, I will also accept her. I shall make this poor extra month just like me in quality, fame, opulence, realization, success, and in giving benediction to the devotees. Okay, so see what he is telling. Sri Krishna is telling this month is equal to Sri Krishna. Okay, this month of Purushottam, it is equal to Sri Krishna in what? In quality, in fame, in opulence, in success, and in giving benediction to the devotees of Sri Krishna. Okay, we'll discuss it. It'll take some explanation. It depends on what book you're reading. Okay, it depends on what book you're reading. If you're reading Vishnu Puran, then Sri Krishna is an avatar of Vishnu. If you're reading Bhagavad Puran, then Vishnu is an avatar of Sri Krishna. Okay, it depends on the book you're reading. Okay, Bhagavatam has larger acceptance. Okay, in the spiritual circles. Okay, so this month will become equally potent to me. Means how powerful Krishna is, this month will be as powerful. Okay, I'm bestowing all my divine qualities in this abused month. Named after me, this month will be famous as Purushottam in this world. Okay, so Krishna also gave his name, he gave his quality, he gave his fame, he gave his opulence, he gave his success, he gave his quality of giving benediction to the devotees, everything. O Janardhan, now that she has imbued my qualities, I myself will become the husband and protector of this month. And Krishna also accepted this Purushottam month as his wife. Okay. Being equal to me, this month will be the master of all months. Okay. So the month which was rejected by everyone later became what? The master month. The queen of all months. Hmm? Now this month will be worshipable by one and all. Everyone should pay obeisances to her. Everyone should worship her. This month is equally as powerful as me to give any type of benediction to its observer. The worshipper of this month will be able to burn all his past sinful reactions to ashes, and after enjoying a blissful life in the material realm, he will return back to Godhead. Okay, so see what kind of a great benediction uh, Krishna has given to this month. Equally powerful as me means whatever Krishna can do, right? And Krishna did so many wonderful activities. He killed so many demons. He lifted the Govardhan on his little finger. Yes, this month is as powerful as Sri Krishna. Okay, and one who observes this month, okay, they will be able to burn his past sinful reactions to ashes. Means all our sinful reactions will be gone. Means in the future there will be no more suffering, right? Because we suffer because of sinful reaction. If sinful reactions are gone, then suffering is also gone. Okay, and after enjoying a blissful life, okay, in the material realm, he will return back to Godhead. He will break the cycle of birth and death. All right. Now, how many of you think this is true, and how many of you think that this is just a story? Okay, so can you raise your hand if you think this is just a story? And there's no problem. Okay, there's no problem in saying it's just a story. Don't think you are here in this call, so you have to accept. Okay, but okay. How many of you think that this is true? Like if you observe the month of Purushottam, your sinful reactions will go away, and you will enjoy material bliss, and you will be able to go back home, back to Godhead. Okay. Trust issues due to less Sukriti. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So, Alan Prabhu, you were raising your hand for the previous thing, I suppose. Is that correct?
Hi there. Yes. Yeah. I mean, since I'm pretty new to the whole
It's all
Vaishnava
right.
world, yeah.
It's all right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate the honesty. Okay. So no one should think that, just because all of you are here in this group, then you have to become a yes man. Yes. 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 Okay. Whatever. Yes. 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 Everything. Yes. Okay. No. You have to learn to think for yourself. But I'll tell you, when we read scripture and if we are not having enough faith, okay, that means we need to serve the sadhus. Okay, that means we need to serve the sadhus. Once we serve the sadhus, then we will automatically have faith. Why do some people, they read anything in scripture and they feel like, yes, this is it, this is correct, and some people like, oh, I'm agnostic, oh, it might be like this, oh, but it really means like this, and this kind of things. Why? Because of a lack of something known as what Sushant Prabhu pointed out, something known as sukriti. Okay. Sukriti means those deeds done in the past that give us firm faith today. Okay. Sukriti are those deeds that are done in the past that today give us firm faith in the scriptures. Okay. So that is why some people, and you know what happens with firm faith? Do you know what happens with firm faith? With firm faith, you know, um, what was that shloka? Uh, you anything can happen actually, so to speak. I'm not getting exactly. Yes, even a dumb person, he can begin to speak. Even a lame person, he can climb on top of Mount Everest. Okay, just it all depends on the quality of your faith. Okay, it all depends on the quality of your faith. How much faith you are having. If you have faith that just by observing the Purushottam month, my sinful reactions will be gone and my life will become blissful, okay, it will work for you. If you don't have this faith, if you say, oh, it's just a ritual, nothing like this, actually everything depends, this thing, that thing, abcdxyz, whatever, okay, then it will not work for you. Okay. Faith is the currency. Faith is the currency that makes the scripture come to life. Okay. Like Sushant Prabhu said, 50-50. So for him, it will not work. Okay. If he said maybe it will work maybe 50%, Sushant Prabhu. But 50% of the times it will not work for you. Okay. Because you have 50-50 faith. Okay. Krishna says this in the Bhagavad Gita. Ye yatha mam prapadyante तांस्तथैव भजाम्यहम् माम वर्तमनुवर्तन्ते मनुष्याः पार्थ सर्वशः. As living entities surrender unto me, as they put their faith into me, I reward them accordingly. I reciprocate with them accordingly. Okay. So, why do some people have such a conviction, of God not being present? That they are atheists and they have firm conviction about their atheistic beliefs. Why? Because Krishna is the one, God is the one giving them faith in atheism. God is the one giving them proof of atheism. Okay. Why? See, God has to satisfy everyone. Okay. So he will create such situations, seeing which such people will be completely satisfied. See, there is no God. See, this person, he was going to Badrinath and his bus fell into the what do you call it? The valley, and he died. See, he was going to have darshan of God. See what happened with him. His bus fell into the khai, and he died. You know, he was going to have darshan of God. So that means God doesn't exist. Okay, so these kind of arguments these people will bring. Okay, why? Because they don't have faith. They have faith in atheism. So Krishna will again and again give them proof of atheism. Okay, he will again and again give them proof that confirm their beliefs. Okay. And for the devotees, he will again and again give proof that will confirm their beliefs. Okay. So if you apply these things, you can see the reciprocation. Okay. It depends on the quality of our faith. Okay. It all depends on the quality of our faith, the kind of faith that we have, the kind of results we will get. Okay. Let's continue. My golok is unattainable. Okay. Just by observing Purushottam month and becoming my devotee, one can easily cross over this material ocean and return home back to Godhead. Observance of this Purushottam month is the best of all austerities. Just as a farmer produces rich harvest by planting seed in nicely cultivated land, an intelligent man who practices devotional service towards Supreme Lord in this Purushottam month will enjoy a blissful life while in this world, and after leaving his body return back to Godhead. So he is repeating the same thing. Just like a farmer, he plants seeds at the right time. Yes. So an intelligent person, what he will do? He will observe this Purushottam month very nicely. Hmm? And so he's planting the seeds of his good fortune. Yes. He's planting the seeds of his good fortune. And that is why we are telling you all of this. So that all of you can also plant the seeds of your good fortune in this Purushottam month. Okay? Okay. And even if someone doesn't have complete faith, there is no harm. There is no harm in trying. Maybe by doing this you'll get the faith also. Okay. All right. An unfortunate ignorant man who does not perform any japa, does not give charity, does not pay respect to Lord Krishna and his devotees, does not behave properly to the brahmanas, makes enmity with others, and who blasphemes this Purushottam month will go to hell for an unlimited period. Lord Shri Krishna continued, can a person make his life successful unless he performs devotional service in Purushottam? A person who is fully engaged in sense gratification and does not give any special importance to the sacred month becomes the best candidate for hell. Okay. Now, actually, see, it's one thing when you do, some not so good things when you don't know about it. Okay. Then maybe you get lesser punishment. But once you know something and you still don't do the right thing, okay, then you get a bigger punishment. Okay. So now all of you know it. A person who is engaged in sense gratification and does not give special importance to the sacred month becomes what? Becomes the candidate for hell. Okay. Therefore, all human beings should perform devotional service in Now, see, I am not saying all this. Okay, this book is there. It is coming from Brihad Naradiya Puran and Padma Puran. Okay, it's been compiled from these two sources. Okay, so this is based on the scriptures. It's not like we are cooking anything up from our own mind. Okay, and these things do have an effect. It's not like these things don't have an effect. Okay, we want to believe it or we don't want to believe it, that is not their problem. Okay, I don't believe that the sun exists. Okay, but he still burns me every day. Okay, with his heat. Okay. I don't believe that this thing exists, that I don't believe that air exists. Okay, but I'm literally breathing it every day. Just because I cannot see something doesn't mean it doesn't happen. It doesn't exist. Okay, all of it exists. Okay, all human beings should perform devotional service in Purushottam by doing what? Worshipping me, Sri Krishna, by chanting my holy name. A fortunate person who follows my instruction and observes this Purushottam month in faithful way worships me will attain fame, opulence, and a good son in this very life. Okay, we are not that much concerned. These benefits are for people, who are seeking like material benefits. We are not seeking any material benefits. Okay, we are trying to build a relationship with Krishna. Okay, but at times the scripture will give some things, just as sometimes a donkey is shown a carrot. you know have you seen that? It happens with us also every day in our offices. It's nothing new, you know like this. Have you seen? This is me. and this is my laptop, and this is my carrot. Okay, so sometimes the scripture also does this. Okay, the scripture also sometimes does this. Okay, why? Because the scripture wants us to make spiritual progress. So we'll do this thinking, okay, I'll have a good son, I'll attain fame, I'll attain opulence. But slowly and steadily, I'll also build that relationship with Sri Krishna, which is the ultimate goal of life. Okay? Everyone should worship this month and so on. Okay? So now you can understand why the Pandavas are suffering. You did not acknowledge or honor the presence of Purushottam month, which has just recently finished. Okay? So that was the cause of suffering of Pandavas. And what was the suffering of Pandavas like? Do you know? Do you know what was the suffering of Pandavas like? Hmm?
They had to be exiled.
Yes, yes. They had to be exiled. And not just that, they had a lot, a lot of troubles. Huh? Wait, poison. Yes. Bhagavad Puran, 8th chapter, shloka number 24. विशान् महाग्ने पुरुषाददर्शनात् असत्सभाया वनवासकृच्छ्रितः मृदे मृदेनेकमहारथास्त्रतो द्रोण्यस्त्रतश्चाश्महरेभिरक्षिता. Vishan, they were given poison. Yes? Yes, they were given poison. They were fed poison one time. Hmm? Great fire. Where? In the Lakshagraha. Yet that palace that was made of lac. Yes, which burns very easily in the Lakshagraha. The great fire. Hmm? From cannibal, man eater. Okay. So there was one, the Pandavas, they went to one village, and in that village there was a man eater. And every day they used to, one person from the village used to go with lot of edible items, right? And the man eater demon, he used to eat, I'm not sure if that was his name, but he used to eat all those things also, and he used to eat that man also, right? You know this, right? Have you read this in the Mahabharata? How many of you know about this? Okay, so it there's this history that so this person. So one day the Pandavas came to that village. Then one yes, Ankush Prabhu has heard about it. Thank you. So one lady, she was crying. They asked what happened. She said, today it's turn of my son. Okay. So Bhim said, okay, I will go. So Bhim goes with all those things. Yes. And then before Bhim goes, he feels hungry. So whatever items he was carrying for that demon, he eats himself. Okay, and then he goes and then he calls out, where are you? And then the demon feels very angry. Why did you eat what was meant for me? Okay, then the demon tries to kill him, but Bhim kills him. Okay, so it was that cannibal. Okay, flesh eating demon. Okay, Asat Sabhaya. Asat Sabhaya, that Sabha in which Draupadi was disrobed. Okay, the yes, yes, I think so. His name was Bakasur. You're right. You're right. Okay, Asat Sabhaya, that shameful event that happened in history in the presence of Dhritarashtra and his 100 sons, where Dushasan, he was disrobing the most chaste lady, Draupadi, the sister of Sri Krishna. Yes, that was Asat Sabha. Yes, and you see what happened after that. Those 100 people, they completely got destroyed. Okay, so one should never disrespect women, and one should definitely not disrespect a devotee of Sri Krishna. Okay, otherwise, uh, you see. Vanavas. Okay, we are living in the forest. Krichritaha, various sufferings. Mride, again and again in the battle. Aneka Maharathastrato, weapons. Okay, weapons of great generals, weapons from Bhishma, weapons from Dronacharya, weapons from Kripacharya. Hmm? Who else was there on the side of the Pandavas? Karn, yes, the great warrior. Who else was there on the side of the Kauravas? Hmm? So in the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 1, Duryodhan says, yes, he says, भावान् भीष्मश्च कर्णश्च कृपश्च समतिं जय अश्वत्थामा विकर्णश्च सौमदत्तिस्तथैव च. There are personalities like you. You means who is he talking to in this shloka? Duryodhan, in the beginning of the Bhagavad Gita, who does he talk to?
Acharya.
Dronacharya, yes. Okay. He taunts Dronacharya. Look at the military formation of the Pandavas. Arranged by whom? द्रुपद पुत्रेण तव शिष्येन धीमता. व्यूढ़म द्रुपद पुत्रेण तव शिष्येन धीमता. He is blaming his teacher, going and blaming his teacher. That look at the military formation of the Pandavas, and their general is Drupad Putrena, the son of Drupad. Yes, I sorry, the daughter was Draupadi. I don't remember the name of the son. Anyone remembers, they can tell. Yes, Drupad Putrena Tava Shishyena Dhimata. Who is your student? Your student. Because of your student, we are all going to get killed. That is what he's trying to say. Okay, he's taunting his own teacher. Okay, so he's telling. So these are the generals at my side, huh? अन्ये च भाव अन्ये च बहवः शूरा मद अर्थे त्यक्त जीविता नाना शस्त्र प्रहाराण सर्वे युद्धा विशारता. There are many heroes who are present to lay down their lives for my sake. All of them are well equipped with different kind of weapons and experienced in military science. Okay, so this was the condition. Then the Pandavas, they had, I guess, they had 7 Akshoni Sena, 7 Akshoni, and the Kauravas, they had 11. Okay, in one Akshoni there are millions of soldiers, millions. So you can see they are clearly outnumbered. Yes. So these are the sufferings of the Pandavas. Okay, and at the end, the most disgraceful event, when the son of Dronacharya, who is the son of Dronacharya? Hmm?
Ashwatthama.
Ashwathama, the nasty Ashwathama, when he tries to kill Uttara by launching the Brahmastra at her womb, Sri Krishna protects Uttara, and Uttara is pregnant. She is carrying the only heir to the throne of the Pandavas. Who is, and what is his name? Son of Uttara?
Parikshit.
Parikshit Maharaj. Yes, very good, Rahul Prabhu. Okay, so Lord Shri Krishna enters into the womb of Uttara and protects Parikshit Maharaj. Okay, and yes, so so these were the dangers. Why did they had to face these dangers? Okay, because they did not observe or acknowledge the Purushottam month. So all of this started to happen with them. Okay. That month, which is most dear to Vrindavan Chandra, has passed, but you Pandavas were in the forest and did not worship Purushottam month. Now you are suffering. You have been following the ritualistic principle given to you by Vyasdev, but unless you worship Purushottam, you cannot perform pure devotion service to me. Okay. All right. So we'll continue with this. I guess there is a little more content in this. Yes, but so did you enjoy? Did you enjoy the narration up till here? If you did, maybe you can give a thumbs up. If you didn't, maybe you can boo or throw some rotten tomatoes at me or something. Okay. All right. Thank you. Now let's come to the practical aspect of things. The month of Purushottam is coming. What should we be doing in the month of Purushottam? Okay. We have to follow strict, sincere, spiritual sadhana. Okay. You have to define your own thing. Okay, but what is compulsory? X number of rounds of chanting. And of course, take a vow for 30 days. Okay, that these 30 days I'm going to follow like this. Okay, you don't have to quit your job, or you don't have to do too much, but follow what you can do. Okay, some things I'll mark as compulsory. X number of rounds compulsory, of course. Offering ghee lamp to Sri Krishna, Sri Radha Krishna, actually, since we worship Radha Krishna, not Krishna alone. Okay, compulsory. Chanting Purushottam, no, Jagannath Ashtakam. Any one of you ever heard Jagannath Ashtakam? Very sweet. Very, very sweet. कदाचित् कालिंदी तट विपिन संगीत करवो मुदा बिरी नारी वदन कमला स्वाद मधुपा. Like that. Jagannath Swami Nayan Pathgami Bhavatu Me. So it's written by Adi Shankaracharya. So that's why from tomorrow we will start to teach you Avik Prabhu. Okay, don't worry. Chanting Jagannath Ashtakam, of course, compulsory. So these are activities we should definitely do. Okay, and chanting Gita chapter 15. Of course, all these activities are daily activities, not just one time in the month of Purushottam. Okay. Okay. Apart from that, there is a song called the Yugal Ashtakam. It's optional. You can chant it if you like. Waking up at a fixed time early, preferably before sunrise. See, if you stay with this attitude, I have this, I have that, I have this, I have that, I'll never work on my self improvement, then your whole life will pass and you will not have gained anything. Okay, at the end of your life, the only thing you'll have is one big house, uh, maybe 10 big houses, what to speak of one, and 20 cars, and lots of children. One is staying in the US, one is in Australia, one is in Europe, one is in Brazil, one is in UAE, and um, you know, you'll be all alone with cancer, not able to hold your stool and urine inside your body. So, and after some time, that money also will be taken away. Okay, so let life not be like that. Okay, let life not be like that. Okay, that is not the one and only goal. Okay, uh, sirf, there are four goals of life. Okay, I hope you know: dharma, artha, kama, moksha. Most people are only stuck with these two. Okay, what about this? What about this? Nothing. And both these things taken away at the time of death. Okay, so we have to work on ourselves today. So I was very happy that last week many of you joined in Japa. Okay, Aditya Prabhu I saw some days, Shubham Prabhu was there, Sushant Prabhu was there, Shaurya Mataji also I guess was there one day, and many of you are joining and you are making the effort to make a change, so that's very good. Okay, now the biggest change that we have to make in our life is waking up early. Okay, nothing great can be achieved by sleeping till 8 a.m. in the morning. Okay, at least I'm telling you, at least get in a habit of waking up by 6 p.m. and sleeping by 10. Okay, if it's because of your office you can't, uh, just try to see how you can do it. Okay, it's always doable, always doable. Okay, I'm sure all of you can finish your work early by using less social media, having more focus time at your work, and you can give more time to other things that actually matter. Okay, you have to do this. It's not optional. Okay, but I cannot mark it as compulsory because I know most of you wake up by 9 or 10, some even wake up at 11, some wake up at 12. Okay, it's not good. It's animal life, it's not human life. Okay, human life means waking up early. Okay. Waking up early, at least by 6. If you cannot manage anything else, at least by 6. Okay, so waking up early at a fixed time. Of course, you decide your own time. Okay, what time you can wake up early. um, of course, if you can take bath in holy place, river, many of you might not be able to do. I'm just telling what all things are generally told. Okay, giving charity, this we can do whatever we want, wherever we want. Maybe for go seva we can give in a goshala, or maybe in our local temple in our city we can donate at the end of the month. Whatever, like it's like by whatever is your capacity, whatever is your desire. Okay, um, and what else? Some people take vows like they will sleep on the floor, they will eat only once a day, eat vrat prasadam whole month. Some people take vows. I generally take this vow in Purushottam and Kartik, um, and this one also generally. This I'm anyways doing every day, so yeah. um, and some other things I'll share more with you the next time. Okay, but now what do I want you to do? You still have time. Just see what is your personal standard that you want to follow. Okay. um, yeah, Ekadashi prasadam, non-grain. Okay, whatever you want to follow. Okay, and you write a small message, draft it, and you text me that this will be what I will be following in the month of Purushottam. Okay, um, and we have made a group on WhatsApp. I'll share the link again. I shared it yesterday. Those of you who want to follow this vrata, okay, this vow for 30 days of the month of Purushottam, okay, with us, and want to get a powerful result. Okay. So those people can join the group. Those who don't want, they don't join. Okay, those who don't want to participate, don't join, please. It's my request. Those who want to participate, they only do. Okay, and actually, either you do this, okay, either you do this, or otherwise, Vishan Mahagne Purushada Darshanat Asat Sabhaya Vanavasa Krichritah Mride Mride Nekamaharathastrato Dronyastratashchashma Hare Bhirakshita. इनको तो they were protected by Krishna, but we kind of don't have that kind of protection. Okay, I hope you know that. Okay, here Kunti is saying that we were protected by Krishna from all of this. Okay, but right now we have, but still better not try our luck. So I feel an intelligent person would prefer this. Okay. Rather than Vishan Mahagne Purushada Darshanad. Okay. So you can play Damodar Ashtakam. Sorry, Jagannath Ashtakam this time. Okay, for this month you can do Jagannath Ashtakam. So this is what you have to do. You have to give me, let's say, for myself. Okay. Yes. I'll share the file. I can say I will do 20 rounds of japa. Okay. Offer ghee lamp in morning and evening to Radha Krishna. Okay. Chant Jagannath Ashtakam. Chant Gita chapter 15. Chant Yugala Ashtakam. And eat non-grain prasad whole month. Sleep on the floor. And wake up by 5 a.m. every day. Okay. So like that you can make your own. Okay. Okay, just make sure you add the compulsory items. All right, and other items you can see according to yourself. Okay, there's not a one size fits all. Okay, bhakti is a very personal thing. So according to recommendation of shastra, we do some things that we should do definitely, and then we extend it as per our own motivation. Okay, all right. I'm sorry, I didn't leave any time for questions today. Yeah, full chapter daily. It hardly takes a few minutes. You go to Veda base. We'll so we'll help you practice this actually. Okay, if you go to Veda base, you go to chapter 15. Here you come into advanced view. Okay, and here you select only verse text. Translation remove, Devanagari, everything you remove. Okay, or Devanagari you can select if you prefer to read this. Just 20 texts. It hardly takes 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, and once you do it enough times, you'll remember it. Okay, just like now I can do it without seeing. Huh? ऊर्ध्वा मूलमधा शाखम अश्वत्थम प्राहुरव्ययम छंदांसि यस्य पर्णानि यस्तं वेद स वेदवित् अधश्चोर्ध्वं प्रसृतास्तस्य शाखा, like that. Okay, so you can do it very easily. All right, so what we are going to do next few weeks, okay, we'll continue, we'll study chapter 15 of the Gita on Saturdays. Okay, and on Sundays we will memorize Yugalashtakam and Jagannathashtakam. Okay, so that way you will be fully prepared for the month of Purushottam. All right, cool. Anyone has any quick question we can take? Otherwise, we are almost out of time. But I appreciate all of your patience. Really, I didn't see many people drop today. Usually, 25 people in the beginning, and by the time we are ending, only 2 or 3 people are remaining. But I really appreciate all of your patience. This is how we should hear. Okay, this is how we should hear with this much attention. So then it will be fruitful. Okay. Okay, awesome, awesome. I'll share the link in the group. I'll share the link. Those of you who want to join, they can just click on that and they can join. Okay. Anyone has any questions? All right. So if you don't have any question, we will chant one round of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So when we write here chanting X number of rounds, okay, what is a round of Hare Krishna Mahamantra? Okay, one round of Hare Krishna Mahamantra is basically 108 times chanting this mantra: Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Once you chant it 108 times, that becomes one round of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Okay, so like I am planning to do 20 rounds of Hare Krishna Mahamantra every day in the month of Purushottam. It takes me around. Oh, I forgot one very important thing. Okay, no social media. All right. This will help you. Okay, this will help you. Okay, do you know time is also known as Mahakal? Do you know why? No, you don't know? Try to make a guess at least. Why is time known as Mahakal?
Because time devours everything.
Yes, very good,
That,
Arjun Prabhu. Because time eats up everything. Yes, but there is something. Time destroys everything, each and everything. But do you know that there is one thing that destroys even time? Do you know what is that thing? This thing. Okay, time can destroy everything, but this thing can destroy even time. Okay, so keep it away. Okay, please, this is my request. All right, no social media. 1 month you will lose nothing. You see, at the end of 1 month you will feel so detoxed, okay, that you will never want to open your Instagram account again. I am telling you, I guarantee you that. Okay, in Karthik, for 1 month I didn't use any social media, and I felt like, oh, I'm floating in the air. Like it was like being on LSD without being on LSD. Seriously, it was so good. Okay, being without social media is really good. Okay, all right, coming back. So chanting. So you don't touch the bead with the index finger, okay, because the index finger is considered to be dirty, both materially and spiritually, because it goes in various places, right? And also this finger is used to point faults at others, so spiritually also it's considered to be very dirty, okay. So we don't use it while chanting. So if you have a bag in which you can put your beads, then good, otherwise you can chant just like that, and in the bag the finger comes out, okay. Anyways, so you pull the bead towards yourself, okay, towards yourself. Whenever you chant, you will be pulling the bead towards yourself, and on each bead you will chant one Hare Krishna Mahamantra with 16 names, okay. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Then next, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Okay, like that. Alright? But before you do even one round of Hare Krishna Mahamantra, or before you do any rounds of Hare Krishna Mahamantra, we offer our respectful obeisances to the Panch Tattva, to Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityanand Prabhu, to Advaita Acharya, Srivas Thakur, and Gadadhar Pandit. Okay, so that is why we chant this mantra first. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityanand Shri Advait Gadadhar Srivas Adi Gaur Bhakta Vrind. And then we do 108 times Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Then again we chant one time this Panch Tattva mantra. Then 108 times Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Okay, so like that. Okay, that is the way we can chant. Okay, so now we will chant together on this call, okay. But before we drop, I just wanted to thank all of you for being a part of this session, and so many of you had actually joined. At least I saw at least 28 people at some point in time, which is very, very good. I'd appreciate it much more if from next time more of you can have your cameras on. It'll be really pleasing, just by looking at even one face, it becomes more joyful for the speaker, okay. Because when we speak na, we are always looking for that one person, looking at whom we can speak the entire thing, okay. So even if one person is showing their face, okay, that becomes the hook, okay. But if all 20-30 of you are showing, then that becomes all the more pleasurable, okay. See, we are not worshipping Krishna as the impersonal Brahman, as white light. We are worshipping Krishna as person. So similarly, we should also act with each other as people. When we send message, don't ignore it. Reply, react. Okay. Otherwise, you are becoming impersonal. Okay. These subtle things, they will affect your spiritual life. I'm telling you again and again. Okay. So one has to be very careful about these. Okay. Don't be impersonal. Be a personalist. Okay. So and also once again, thank you so much. It's always a joy being with all of you, and really appreciate it. I'm so sorry. I just have to make this announcement. Otherwise, it will not be good. 21st to 28th of June, Sri Vrindavan Dham, we are having Braj Bliss Retreat Edition 2. Okay. So last year's retreat was extremely successful. We had a participation of 200 people. Okay. This year we are expecting at least 350 to 400. So we'll be very grateful if all of you can also grace the occasion and give us your association. It'll be very amazing for us also and for you also. Okay, so please plan. You are being told well in advance, so please plan. Okay, all right. So, and before we leave, let us offer before we chant, in fact, let us offer our most humble and respectful obeisances unto all the Vaishnava devotees of the Lord, who are just like desire trees, who can fulfill all our desires, who are an ocean of compassion and are full of mercy, compassion for the fallen conditioned souls. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya evacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय. नामाचार्य हरिदास ठाकुर की जय. Nitai Gaur Sitanath Premanande Hari Hari Bol. Okay, thank you. Now we'll chant. Once you chant your rounds, you can drop. I'll be here for chanting 5 rounds. If you want to chant with me, you can stay. If you want to chant 1 round, 2 rounds, 3 rounds, and drop, you can. Okay, thank you so much. We'll see you all tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow morning, we'll have our next session where we will learn Sri Yugalashtakam. Okay, so I hope all of you will be excited for it and join. Okay, and learn with us. All right, let's chant now. So the first mantra I'll chant and you chant after me. Then we'll chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra together. Okay, for practice. Okay, so you can unmute and chant after me the first mantra. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Prabhu Nityananda
Prabhu
Prabhu
Nityananda
Nityananda,
Shri Advait Gadadhar
Shri
Shri Advait Gadadhar,
Shrivas Adi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda.
Srivas Adi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda.
Okay, now together. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram.